and welcome to the video, and welcome to a misty, murky Monday morning as I walk down the Cromford canal. Now the Cromford canal can produce some nice autumnal shots. Probably not today, we'll see. The canal's not my target for photography today. The target is some woodland, and this woodland, I know one interesting fact about it, and that's it's got 96 species of fungi. So with that in mind, I've bought my macro lens today with a view to capturing some fungi. Now we have got some nice autumn colours on the side of this canal, so if I take any shots as I walk down, we'll put those up. But as I said, the target for photography today is woodland. Now yesterday I was at work, and there was some gorgeous light in the morning. I was at work. Eddie Skelson came here, and I'm sure you'll see in his next video the morning light he captured in this location, and probably some fungi as well. So the forecast today is for a little bit of rain later. We've just come back from Yorkshire. We had a big experience of rain there, as you'll see in those videos. I have started editing those videos, but I want autumn to be priority in the forthcoming videos. So what we're going to see on the channel coming up is autumn in between Yorkshire videos, and there was some autumn there, but the light was pretty much like today, so the lights followed us home, but we did enjoy it. And we had one particular day driving round Malham. There was some strange shenanigans going off on the road, and I'm sure you'll see them in a future video. Now, I'm quite surprised that Eddie Skelson's not done this walk as one of his easy walk videos, Cromford Canal, because it is nice and flat, and it's a very pleasant walk. I've done it a few times, different times of the year, but yes, it's nice. And you've got a little coffee type shop further down as well, and toilets where I've parked, so it is a very nice walk. And I've seen probably past 5 or 6 people already, and it's 7 o'clock, so it's popular as well. So as I've walked down the side of the canal, I have been tempted to take many more different compositions, but today I want to hold the focus on the target location, which is the woodland, which we're just about to enter just at the end of this path. Now there's a lottery winning location to live. Beautiful restored stone house on the edge of the canal. Yeah, them numbers come up, fancy buying that. That's useful. We have a map. I wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to take a picture of this on my phone so I can find my way around. And on here we've got pictures of badgers, grass snakes, mushrooms, greater spotted woodpeckers. God, we're in for a treat here. Let's just look which direction we're going to go. Okay, we're in, and first impressions, it's looking pretty good. And what I like about it, it's quite a hilly woodland, so we seem to be walking up and up, but that's giving us a view down, which means we could probably get compositions that don't include the sky, so that's going to be a bonus. It is classed as an ancient woodland, so you can see bits of ancientness, if that's a word. It is now, we'll copyright it, and it's very nice. It has got patches of autumn. I didn't want to say that, but it has. But there's enough autumn, I think, to get us teeth into some shots. Right, we've just come out into the open and we can see some mist now. And we've got one or two trees here, bit of shrubland, not really very colourful, but I'm just going to have a look here to see if I can get a composition with a mist in. Well, the lens is steaming up. It's that kind of weather we're in, so every time I take the lens cap off, I'm having to clear the mist away. So in this composition I did move back slightly because the top of the tree was poking above the trees behind, so just to drop that tree lower down I've moved back about 4 or 5 steps, but I think that improves the shot a little. So I've been walking through here for what, about 35 minutes so far, and this place has got lots of potential. And what I like about it is the fact that the woodland just elevates up and it provides all these views of autumnal trees and foliage. And the bit I've seen so far, because I've not seen it all, there's a lot of potential here, and it is definitely worth a revisit. And I can see little compositions of little trees that are going autumn, and then you've got the bigger trees as well that we're just about to walk under. That's why it's gone dark. But this is a good find. It really is. So if you want to come and do some adventure woodland photography, this is definitely a location to come and visit. Right, I'm going to put my hat on now because I ain't got much here, but I don't want it to get wet. So you know that moment when you start to talk to camera about a composition you're trying to put together, and you carry on talking, and you explain that you're going to use this wall in the foreground and the tree in the background, and then you get back to do the edit and you find that you didn't have your microphone on. Anyway, this is the composition I was trying to set up that you can see in front of us, and using the wall. And I did, I've got to admit, I added some leaves in there to for a bit of an effect. So here are those two shots, one colour, one black and white. So before I left this area, I've got a shot that I think's got quite a bit of different colour in. So we've got this mossy wall here on this side, and then as we go back into the composition, we've got some reds in this tree here, and we've got some berries on it, we've got some yellows, we've got dirty brown bracken, and then we've got green as well. So there's quite a different range of colour in this shot, and what you're seeing on the video is roughly going to be the composition, but I just like the range of colour in this shot, and we'll make this the last one we take in this area before we follow the path. I think the path's going to go down next into deeper into this woodland. What a great little place this is. Now this location was just not on our radar until a few days ago, and by God, I'm glad it's come on our radar. Okay, so that was called the meadow, and that track was down to Gregory's tunnel, and we'll go back down there later. I just want to go deeper into the woodland, see if we can find some fungi, and the mist's rolling in. That looks quite nice if I just had my 70 to 200 mm lens with me. Okay, I've just took this scene here, and we're starting to get some tropical type rain at the minute, so if this continues it might be the end of the shoot. But I really want to find some fungi before we close the video, so it's mission fungi before we go home. So the thing about looking for mushrooms is we've got to slow down and look on the ground beneath us, and it could be on my walk so far I've missed some fungi, mushrooms, toadstools, whatever you want to call them, and so I've stopped looking at the wider vista and I'm now looking on the ground, and it's not took long and we've found a giant specimen in front of us, one of the 96 varieties. I haven't got a clue what it is, but I do know it looks very nice. There's just a chunk missing out of it, and there's some around it. There was more, there's some that's been destroyed, and it's got a little leaf on it. I'm going to leave that little leaf on because that's nature. So let's have a look at it. Well, there it is, and you probably can't see how big this is, but it is quite a large specimen. So we'll leave that leaf on, as I said, because it is nature, and we'll get a shot. I'm going to get the macro lens on and get a shot of this. So I'll make that one mushroom in the bag, 95 varieties to go. And you've really got to look careful here, because you could easily miss them. This is probably the perfect spot, and that's why it's marked on the map that this is where the mushrooms live. So it's a very slow walk just to see. I'd really like to find some red ones. The red ones look gorgeous, they really do. I'd love to find 3 altogether. That would be that would top the video, that would, getting a shot of 3 together. Right, I've just spent an hour walking around looking for mushrooms, and finally I've found Mushroom Central. So I only wanted 2 or 3, God knows how many there is here, and crikey, how do we photograph these? How do we justify a shot? Let's see what we can come up with. Wow, loads of them. I'm thinking a low down shot. I think we've now found the mushroom path by the looks of it, and another specimen here. So I've given up on the hunt for the red mushroom. It's for another day. This is a place we'll definitely be coming back to, maybe in a couple of weeks actually, because this, I think the autumn here will last 4 weeks, because there's still some trees that are green, there's some that have turned, and there's some that have lost the leaves. So it's going to be a revisit, 2 to 3 weeks. Thank you for watching, thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate you viewing my videos, and if you've subscribed as well, I appreciate that. I'll see you on the next one, which will be the first Yorkshire video, which will be 5 waterfalls and a woodland. So before I trip on this path that I'm going down on, see you later.